Alphalete has officially discontinued support/discount codes for non-exclusive athletes. I no longer have a discount code to give you guys. I no longer have a personal support code, any of that.
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Baby, come back. Listen, baby, you can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Bet you didn't see this coming, did ya? Neither did I. Neither did I. It's official, Cat is out of the bag. This is my announcement video that we are officially back with Alphalete.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Great. So if you guys recall, in the beginning of this year, Alphalete did a pretty substantial rebranding. They got rid of their affiliates. So anybody like me, people that are non-exclusive, they focus mostly on their exclusive athletes. If you guys caught my little breakup video, I made it very clear that there were no hard feelings and that I definitely understood where Alphalete was coming from. I may not be in their exact position, but I definitely understand that as a business, you need to try new things. There's no way of telling what's gonna work for you and what's not unless you try new things. We still supported them. We still did some reviews when we could. If you guys remember, I just actually did a couple months ago when we moved into this house, I did a Tenacity review. I'm really, really happy I did because I fell in love with the material and that you're about to see today in a new collection. But yeah, it feels really good to have Alphalete back. Huge thank you to Christian and the Alphalete team. They've been really awesome in welcoming us back. For quite a few years, Alphalete was one of the biggest pillars here on this channel. You guys know if you've been following me for a while, we did very consistent reviews. So we're basically picking back up right where we left off. My code Gaita is now active. It'll save you 10% off of your Alphalete orders, just like it always did. So as long as you guys are still interested in seeing Alphalete regularly on this channel, then we will be bringing it to you. Starting with today's video, their new Best in Class collection drops October 19th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're looking at the calendar going, wait a minute, isn't that like tomorrow? You would be right, it's tomorrow. So fun fact, this is actually Alphalete's biggest drop of the entire year so far. So I have here today my favorites from this drop. I'm talking my top tier favorite pieces. That's what I'll be sharing with you here today. So if you want to see everything that's dropping, stay till the end. I'll have the entire brief, and I'm talking even men's as well. With this drop, they focused on their new Tenacity. I did an in-depth review a few months ago when they first dropped. You guys remember? I reviewed their biker shorts. They had a really interesting and unique thong contour that was double layered. I felt very held in and secure down in you-know-where department, but it was super controversial. Like, so many people were like, hell no, because of that contoured line, and I absolutely 100% understood. I didn't like it in the bodysuit. I said if they drop leggings with that contour design, that'd be a no for me. The only time I really vibed with that design was in those shorts. I felt like it gave retro 80s vibes, but again, it's not for everybody. I'm really happy to introduce their new core legging. This is that Tenacity material that I personally really love, but it's more of a timeless piece now. We're not so controversial. They still added in those pretty contour lines that go down the sides of the legs, kind of like the Aura legging. You guys remember that contour? But they got rid of that thong contour. It is nowhere to be seen here. So you're good in that department. They even have a discreet scrunch bum that they added in here. It is that traditional elasticated band, that they put right on the seam. So even though this is a new legging, there's features here that are very familiar. But let's do a brief rundown of the colors that are dropping. I made sure to grab at least one of each of these colors, the Grand and the Sting. These two colors stood out to me. They're the most seasonally appropriate in my book. They also dropped this real dusty light purple. To be honest with you, in case you guys don't know, those dusty light purples are actually my least favorite color in the world. Like, hands down, when it comes to activewear, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look good on me. I just don't like it. And the color Knockout, which is a really pretty blue. I was debating on getting that one too, but you know me, I stick with my warm tones. Even this green color, okay? Grand has a yellow undertone, so it's gonna be very, very warm. And the Sting color goes without saying. You're looking at a deep dark orange. Let's go ahead and just hop into this. I'm gonna start with what I'm wearing. I need to start with this damn bra first and foremost, because my titties have been in your face this whole time I was talking, and you know I just gotta like touch base on it. Okay, Bae's gonna hate me because my head's chopped off, but
Back that ass up.
no.
Back that ass
Move
up.
the stupid bench out of the way, please.
Girl, you look good. Better back that ass up. You a fine motherfucker. I want you to back that ass.
Okay, so let's start with this bra. I wish I got this bra in every single color because it's so flattering. So again, Tenacity material. You guys remember when I reviewed that Tenacity a few months ago, I reviewed the Olivia bra. You guys remember that? Super flattering, super minimal, but made the girls look pristine. We're back at it with that same design, but they added in a mesh underlay. It is attached. Okay, it's attached somewhere right there. But this mesh is super sexy. Depending on your bust size is how much cleavage you're going to be showing. Me, I mean, I don't have like too tiny of tits, but I also don't have like magnificent tits either. So I'm like right there in between somewhere, and this is how much cleavage I'm showing. If you have smaller breasts than me, this is gonna end up looking a little more concealed like this. If you have larger breasts than me, you're gonna be popping out like that. So if you have big kahunas, I might steer away from this bra because it is very low support. You might hang. If this comes down too much, I mean, this mesh is straight mesh, you might see a nip through it. I would say this is great for smaller to mid-size busts. Let's go up close and personal though. Now I am wearing my true size small. They did a great job with the tops being very true to size. When I start getting into the bottoms though, that's where things change up a bit. Make sure to pay attention this time around to the sizing. Speaking of which, right over here you can find all of my measurements. I'll also put them in the description box below, just so you guys have something to reference. I'm feeling really thin bra pads in here. They are removable, but this top layer, being that it's that Tenacity material, is really thick. I'm not gonna get any nips poking through. I feel nice and secure. This mesh is very sexy. I don't feel like my nipple's gonna be popping out right here. In terms of sizing, this is super true to size. I think if you're in between, because there's no adjustments, you might want to size up. I feel like this could run ever so slightly snug. There is no band, there's no extra support or reinforcement under here, just a thick, bulky seam, but it's not to the extent of it digging or feeling uncomfortable. I feel like this is a super comfortable bra that I could wear all day. The straps are nice and thicky. I mean, look at that. Mesh is nice and stretchy. I feel great in this. I need to talk about these sweatpants though. Do a little this, okay. Now we are looking at the Trek cargo pants. Do you like my slippers, by the way? Halloween. These Trek cargo pants are also in that grand color. Obviously they look a bit different in shade because there's some heather breakup here. So it's obviously gonna look lighter than the top. These Trek cargo pants, I sized up to a medium. They run snug. Alphalete notoriously has snugger bottoms. From what I remember, they were always tighter in the groin. I would size up 100% an entire size in these, especially because I feel like this material is subject to shrink if you do not wash it properly. Something I love about these cargos, first of all, I love the overall fit. It's a relaxed fit, nothing too oversized, but you do have two huge cargo pockets here that have a double snap closure. Two pockets right here. I love the band. I think they did a nice job on this band. They added in their little patch logo, the wolf head, stretchy as heck, medium is working. Now the liner inside, it's a plush liner, but it's not thick. It's not overly thick. I feel like they added just the right amount of plush to keep that softness without it being overly too thick or dense. Overall, this is of moderate weight. It's not super heavy where I feel like I have to pull it up all the time, but it's not super lightweight either. I think it's a great transitional cargo.
Call me Big Daddy. Won't you back that ass up?
Oh, boy. gonna try it out here, these pockets, put it right in here. They don't go too deep, so back in the saddle. Okay, this is like up in my groins. Okay, so we're putting it right in the pocket. So where it naturally sits, it's like right up into my belly. Let me move this here and then just see if it's gonna slide out. I feel okay. I don't feel like it's really gonna make its way out, but it's almost there. Nope, I think we're good. I would have absolutely loved zippered pockets though, just because. Just so you guys have an idea of the depth of the pockets, no doubt it'll hold your phone. I got that like Max Pro thing. I don't know what the hell you call it, iPhone something or another. It's not too heavy, it's not bogging me. So I have my phone in here and it's doing okay. A very nice feature with these cargos is that they added in a draw cord at the ankle. So you can wear it wide leg or right here, right underneath, and on this black right here, you pull on this, and now we have more of a cuffed ankle on this side. I think that's great so that, you know, if you're a little bit short, you don't want your cargos to be dragging. I'm 5'3", and I don't even feel like I need to do that. So this is very short girl friendly or shorter girl. So there's no dipping at all when I squat down either. It's not pulling. There's not much stretch in these, but because of the fit, it's not pulling down my booty. I have to say a reason why I added these into the video is because it truly is one of my favorites. I think they nailed this cargo. It's a cargo meets sweatpants. So you know me, I'm all about being comfortable. This is doing it for me. Now to go with these cargos, I have two different sweatshirts. I literally couldn't pick between the two because I love them both. One's actually a shrug, sized up to a medium now. Again, everything in these cargos runs small, so I'm happy I sized up. Thank you, Alphalete, for that suggestion. Nothing worse than getting a piece in that you love, but it's just too damn small, and you're like, what the hell do I do now? This shrug is absolutely adorable. You know me, I like a shruggy. I feel like this would be great over your entire set, too. That's where it's at, all right? You warm up in this, bish. Do a little bit of this. Get that blood flowing, and then it's so easy. You just go like this, and then you go like this. Sun's out, guns out, baby. Pay attention to the sides of the screen. Every piece will have the colors that it's dropping in. There's that patch logo I was looking for you. So right on the wrist, they added that. Very, very comfortable, moves with my body. It obviously does drop lower in the back, as you can see. Check it out. This is dropping down, almost concealing my entire back. And then from the front, it's angled in such a way, I mean, you have that ribbing that goes all the way around, and then we have a drop sleeve as well. I feel like this backing is what makes this shrug unique. It's not your traditional shrug that goes high in the back and then it's really high cut in the front. They kept the traditional shrug look in the front, but then dropped it low in the back to add to that baggy, oversized fit. It's very carefree, it's very slouchy. I feel like this is something you could just wear lounging, got a little chill in you, throw it on. It's almost giving cardigan vibes. Almost like something you want to just close from the front here. Option 2, say hello to the bubble crew. So you guys know the style where you take your baggy t-shirt or sweatshirt and you tuck it under your sports bra to give that overflowed look, to give a bagginess right around the midsection. Well, they did the work for you with this sweater. The bubble crew is literally that. It's designed to give that tucked in look, but it's effortless. There's no effort on your part. Let me show you how they do it. So this is double layered and connected at a seam that's elastic. So you can see it right here. It is non-adjustable, so it lays as it will. I also sized up to a medium in this, just like the shrug. Drop sleeve, really ultra slouchy, full coverage on the back. So if you want a bit more coverage, check out the bubble crew. I feel like this is gonna be a hot sell too, because I know a lot of gals love this style. I do too. So much extra room in here too. This is about how it comes up here. So you will see your bra when you raise your hands. Let's check out this as a full set. So now I have my true size small on the bottoms and I'm very happy with that. I may have sized up a size in the sweats, but when it comes to this bra and when it comes to the leggings, I'm very happy with my true size small. This legging definitely has some grab. I definitely feel like there's a compressive quality to it just because it has that very velvety, buttery soft feel. doesn't mean it's low support, like a lot of leggings are. This actually does have a moderate to higher support. I feel it specifically right around my thighs. That's where I feel most of the support in the legging. The waistband has a nice moderate support as well, but it doesn't dig. There's a little bit of give here. They went with that angular design in the front. No top seam in the front, but right here where this seam meets, all the way back here, there is a small seam. This way it helps to give a bit of reinforcement and stops it from rolling down. I have to say though, when it comes to this legging, because there is a built-in scrunch, if you do not wear underwear with this legging, you will get a dreaded CT. Bruh. This elastic band goes all the way through and is attached to the gusset, so it will pull through the front. Right now I am wearing Paragon's really thick camel toe proof underwear. That is now my new favorite and I swear by it. So I'm not getting anything down here, but I did try these on before without underwear and it was major camel toe nation. By the way, I just wanna thank you guys so much. My last video I reviewed Gymshark's new corset seamless. You guys were so kind when I told you about my lack of tan. I was really surprised with the amazing feedback. You ladies are so supportive. I pretty much let everyone know that I'm no longer using one of those fake self-tanners. I'm getting sick of a fake tan dictating my confidence. So I just wanna thank you guys so much. If you're one of those people who watched and left a really nice, thoughtful comment, thank you. That really made my day, it truly did. So the bum's looking scrum-doodly-umptious. I don't feel the scrunch, which is good. It's very comfortable. The leggings move with me. How much better does this look without the thong? They did something right by taking that out completely. This is now something I could wear to the gym and not feel weird about this area. Because not every day do you want to dress like it's 1980. I have to say I do like the touch of adding in the contour line too. Just like the Aura legging, this adds a little something down the leg. They also went with a tonal wolf head logo right on the back. It is a silicone grip. They always use this style and I really like it. It's definitely a step up from screen print for sure. So let's really quick just see the stretch. So there's a nice amount of stretch. It's not overly stretchy because it's not an overly thin legging. I do feel like this is somewhat insulating, great for the season. I feel like this legging has a lot of versatility to it, so I think you can get away with aerobics. I also think weight training as well. My only thing, I'm still gonna say, just like I did in the last review, is that if you have anything of rough texture, if you rub it against this legging, I do feel like it would cause some pilling. Other than that, I don't think you will deal with pilling as long as you wash these appropriately. So for me, I think these leggings would be perfect for my nice, brisk, cool fall walks, even running, because there's some nice, decent support in this legging. I can see myself running, maybe not so much the bra, but definitely the legging. The inseam is 27.25. It's a little bit long, it's bunching at the ends here. I try pulling them up as much as possible. And I do think that you can really work with this material and move it around pretty nicely, but yet I'm still dealing with a little bit of bunching. The only thing is it's not 100% cellulite friendly in certain lighting. Like right now, yes, 100% cellulite friendly for sure, depending on your lighting. Bae is actually gonna help me with my sweat test because every time I try to do it with my own hand, I end up dumping it and then it just looks terrible, so hey. Whew.
Nice and sweaty.
Just so you know, this band is double lined and then there's just a single layer for the rest of the legging. So you can feel a little bit of tummy control. I think that's another reason why they added in the dip band here. Extra reinforcement up top. It's not looking like I'm seeing any real sweat, maybe ever so slightly. Pretty good, right?
Not bad, a little clammy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that with this double layer here, don't be surprised with its softness, this extra plush soft feel, that you get a little bit of a soggy sensation. It's just that type of material. So it's more sweat concealing than it is actually wicking. If this band was any snugger, any tighter at all, if this legging was any tighter, then I probably would have had to size up a complete size. I think I'm right there where it feels just snug enough to keep me held in and compressed where I need it and not feeling like it's digging into the waist. I'm not feeling digging into the waist. I'm not. Let me sit the frig down and see. I feel good. Now, if there was a top seam right here, I think we'd be having a different story. But because there's not, it's laying flat against my skin. I feel good. I feel really good. Now, typically we would be testing these pieces very thoroughly in a gym setting, our personal gym. However, I just wanna let you guys know it's like 40 degrees outside right now and our gym is not finished yet. We are in the process. Right now we're looking and exploring into solar panels. We need a way to actually heat and air conditioning this unit. So please just be very patient with us. We're still working on it and it should be done soon. It's once we finalize how we're gonna heat and cool this place, everything else will just go up like that. Have no fear, we will be back and in action in our gym before you know it. Okay, now I just wanna show you guys what the Sting color looks like. Ooh, if this isn't like a perfect pumpkin spice color, I don't really know what is. Now introducing the KDM bra. So you have two bras to choose from. The Mia mesh bra that I just had on and the KDM bra, which is this one. This sits more like a crop top with angled sleeves and a half zip. So right now I'm gonna start with having it open. This is what it looks like open. I have to admit, I don't really love it open because it shows so much wrinkle this way. Again, I'm wearing my true size small in this bra, but really good news, you have a full shelf bra in here. With bra pads, they are removable, completely held in, nice and secure. So let me go ahead and zip this up to show you how much better it looks zipped up. There's a reason this made it to my favorites because I think it's very rare to find crops like this with that effortless take on it, where you don't have to deal with putting anything underneath. A lot of the times when it comes to short sleeves, I avoid them because they cut off the circulation to my arms. There's a really nice let up here, so I'm not feeling suffocated at the shoulders. Look at that stretch, I mean, for real. I think if you're in between size up, this band, if it was any smaller, I'd have an issue, but right now I'm good. I do think it depends on your bust size though. This band proves to run a bit snug, so I can't size down in this, I wouldn't. If I'm in between, I'm sizing up, but right now I'm good with my true size small. I do believe this is a piece that you can wear either with some sweats, style it that way, wear it to the gym. You can absolutely do that if you prefer working out with more coverage. Right now, I'm not shifting around or moving in any way. It's a very stable piece, so I think that you can get a lot of use out of it. So I have to say, there's something that's irking me about this top I wanted to point out. I'm not sure if you can see it with this lighting, but right here and right here, there's these lines that look like my bra pads are bunching. At first I thought that's what it was until I went like this and I actually look, don't worry, that's not my boob, that's the bra pad. And there's an actual layer here. So they added in on top of this mesh, they added in a chunk of contour, but I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is. So therefore it's raised. When you put down this top layer, it's not super noticeable, but when you come up close, it's like, it's there. So here I am, I'm like, wait a minute. It looks like my bra pad's bunching. I would have loved that to not be there, and it just lays smooth. Nice and body fit. You know what I'm saying? I also noticed that right here at the end, when I unzipped it, I did it somewhat forcefully when I unzipped. Pretty forcefully here. But now I'm seeing a tad bit of fray at the end of the zipper. I think they should have added, especially with this delicate material, a little bit of a reinforcement right at the end here, so that when you pull it down, you don't have to be too gentle with it. You can just kind of, you know, especially if you're working out and you're hot and sweaty, you just like pull it down and want to be done with it. There should have been a little reinforcement here so that there's not a fray. I feel like the Sting color is just, it looks more vibrant. It's more fun for the fall time. I love the grand, I do love that dark olive green color, but this just speaks to me.
I actually got something in this color.
Did you really? What is this? Oh, I'm stealing this for sure, just so you know. While we're talking Sting, and I'm not talking the police and I'm not talking the wrestler. So this is Bay's hoodie, which is now mine. This is the Force Renew hoodie. This is men's drop in a size large. I like this in a large, actually. Look at this oversized fit it's giving me. Bay said he has to put his hands too far back to get him in the pockets. He doesn't like feeling like he's chicken winged. So you have a nice soft plush liner inside here, keeping you cozy during the fall and winter time. And not to mention there's two internal side pockets as well. This is what the logo looks like though. It says Alpha and then Leet on it. Very high contrast. I keep looking at this and seeing Alpha-Eats. Okay, I follow their Alpha-Eats on Instagram. So I keep thinking that's what it says. I'm like, no, it's Alphalete, you dumb bitch. Gosh, sometimes I'm so stupid.
Stupid.
Oh, and I just noticed this little tonal wolf logo right on the arm here. It almost got away from me. Now I have one last sweat set to share with you, but before we sign off from this set, I just wanna say, I have to applaud them on these leggings. This is perfect for this time of year. I can't really get behind leaving the house in my really thin leggings right about now because it's too damn cold for that. This is gonna take away that freaking wind chill. I know you know. what I'm talking about. I live in northeastern Pennsylvania right now, and that wind chill, ooh, it hurts. I took out the trash last night. I had to run back into the house. I said, oh my God, it's only October. I think Alphalete did a great job on these leggings. I'm very happy with them. And it's super squat proof compared to the Amplifies. I feel like that was the biggest drawback of the Amplifies, were the fact that they were very sheer, especially those lighter colors. This, very, very squat proof. That thicker material is going a long way in that department. So I think these are great performance leggings. Again, just nothing too high intense where you're rubbing a lot of textures against this set. I think you'll be a-okay. The comfort level, the support, it's working for me. I really think they're nailing this Tenacity material, and especially this new Tenacity core legging. Keep in mind, as great as this material is, if you have pets, this is the type of material where your pet hair is gonna cling right to it. It will, it will. I don't have pets, but I have this shag rug that wants to shed. They need to call it a shed rug because that's all it's been doing. And it's sticking, like what the hell is this? Is this a piece of leaf on me? Like, it's like a stick? It's very brushed, okay? Closing out the show with the cargo shorts and boxer tee in a heathered gray. Couldn't see it any other way. When I saw this set, I had to get it in heather gray. Over here are the other colors it's dropping in. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I actually sized up 2 sizes in the shorts. Yeah, these are freaking large. Can you believe? Can you even freaking believe? These shorts are, well, on me and my short legs, almost capri. They're right above the kneecap here. They're meant to be sitting longer, super comfortable around the waist. I mean, I would imagine 2 sizes up, for crying out loud. Very warm plush liner inside. Perfect for cozy season. No pockets on the back. These are pretty much like the sweatpants in a way, okay? But an overall different style. So the waistband is different on this one, as you can see. So the waistband on these cargo shorts has that ruched effect all the way around. Get the hell in there. Patch logo on the back, a bit different from the green cargos that you saw before. The green cargos had the patch on the front, a ribbed waistband in the front, and on the back is where you had this 3-tier stretchy ruched band. I personally like the full length better, only because my short stumpy legs, I don't feel like it's all that flattering. This is something I would more or less just wear casually in the summertime, and you want to wear a cover up to and from the gym. This would work very, very well, but I mostly got this set because I love this top. I feel like a sexy Rocky. You know, I'm about to just run up some stairs. Slightly grungy, I love this style. As you can see, it's a very boxy cut. Alphalete patch logo right here. So you have a nice drop sleeve, gives you great ventilation, great range of motion, help you throw those 1-2s. Plush liner though, that's what makes this very interesting. You would think looking at this top specifically, that it would be that rough terry cotton, but it's not. And there's a light amount of stretch, just a little bit. Not really this way, but this way, yeah. I don't think I'd wear this like as a set necessarily. These shorts just look funky on me. Pretty sure my grandpa had these exact shorts. That's not a bad thing. You know I like that retro look. This length of a short, this being a baggier look, is just shrinking my body. It's making me look stumpy. Okay, so this is more of my speed. How cute does this look with the leggings? Now we're talking. Granted, those shorts are so comfortable and I cannot wait to wear them lounging around. But if I'm going out, going to the gym, this is exactly how I would style this. Hell yeah. I narrowed down to my absolute favorite. Like if there was just one top that I could grab to match these sets, it would 1000% be this angled crop tee. Why? There's a few reasons why I would pick this one. Number one, I really love that there's no text or anything written on the front. I like that there's a simple patch logo right here, nothing else, nothing disturbing this overall look. And number two, I think they nailed the design. So I grabbed the white one. The white actually has a double layer right here, almost like a tank top, so that it's not sheer. I'm wearing the green bra underneath. Look at this dark green bra. You don't see it underneath. Granted, you see the lines of it for sure, but you're not seeing the color peek through. This was a very smart idea to add in the double layer to add more opacity so that no color's bleeding through. That's the dilemma with a lot of white pieces. It's just too light of a color and it's very sheer, especially when stretched out. I'm stretching this out and you're not seeing anything. Now granted, this is the only color that's coming in double layered because it's white. As you can see, there's a difference. Now you can see the sleeves are much thinner, a lot more breathable. There's a stretch to them. They look different. It almost looks up close like I have a tank top over a t-shirt. And on top of it all, I'm digging this angled cut at the midsection. I think that is so brilliant, especially for people like me. I have a really short torso, so anything and everything that can help elongate my torso is a godsend. The angles, the style, 10 out of 10 for me. Alphalete was swinging for the fences with this one, and I'm pretty sure they knocked it out of the park. I'm truly loving everything that I'm trying here. I feel like the quality is so spot on. I feel like they're stepping in a direction that a lot of people want to see. Even though the Tenacity pieces were pretty true to size, they still stuck according to their last drop, so everything remained the same there. Their sweat game needs a little bit of work with the sizing. The fact that I had to size up in quite a few pieces. I know this is nothing new with Alphalete, but I do think it's something that they could work on, is getting the proper sizing, just to avoid confusion. This way it's a little more consistent all around the board, but other than that, I think they did a really good job. Let me know your thoughts on this collection as a whole. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. And don't forget, code Gaita is now active again. That's very exciting. 10% off of all of your orders. You already know that that does support this channel. Like with all of the brands that we work with, every single time you use a discount code, it not only saves you money, but it helps let the brand know that you guys are interested, and therefore we can keep that relationship thriving and alive, and hence giving you the reviews that you want to see. So really, truly, from Bay and I, we both really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. As promised, here's the brief. You stuck to the end. These are all the pieces that are dropping on October 19th, which is tomorrow. 1 p.m. EST. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you, and we will catch you in our next video.
Bye.